North Korea legitimately got it shut down from a theatrical release?
No, it did get a theatrical
Terrorists.
release.
I don't think it was North Korea. I think the film people said no.
Yeah, because they were afraid of attacks.
That makes me like Netflix more. That Netflix was like, we got it. We'll fucking air
Well,
this
it
shit.
did. It ended up getting a theatrical release a little bit later than they
The
had
theaters,
anticipated.
the theaters chose whether they wanted to do it or not. Yeah.
Yeah, based on the size or lack thereof of their nuts.
And then Sony got hacked, and they definitely attributed the hack and the shutdown to Sony to North Korea.
Yeah.
And a lot of the problems that Sony's like PlayStation Network and stuff have had, they've attributed to
I figure if North Korea hacks you, you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I also love that when North Korea hacks you, everybody's like, yeah, that was North Korea.
Yeah.
Like, they're just not that sneaky about it. They're like, we're just going to monster jam all over this fucking internet right now.
Just leaving wontons everywhere. Fucking
Oh my god.
Damn it.
It's gotta be like a warehouse full of little children.
typing away furiously. An adult couldn't type that fast. Definitely.
So I'd like to
10-year-old.
So I'd like to point out that we are the biggest geniuses on the face of the earth because as the Olympics are opening up in South Korea, we are watching the most culturally appropriate movie.
Definitely.
The Interview.
You think I didn't plan
That
this?
worked out well.
We did not plan that. That's bullshit. This is total happenstance and accident.
It was. I just wanted to watch Stank Dick. Smell the stank dick.
So here's the thing, like, I've never watched this movie sober. Like, it's definitely
Still never, or even in this viewing?
still never. I've never watched this movie sober.
I've only watched it sober. Still love it.
And you still love it, okay?
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch it last night. I tried to pull it up to watch it, and for some reason it just wouldn't come up.
It was being funky for me too.
It was being
Penis or
weird.
the movie?
The movie.
Both.
My penis was fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I fell asleep really early.
I fell asleep during.
Yeah. It's funny. I remember it being really, really funny. I definitely
It's not that
remember,
funny.
like parts of it, but I feel like it's one of those stoner movies where the parts don't equal a great whole, for sure.
There's a little person in here.
Okay.
Doyle.
That's not the hand gesture I want to see when they show little people.
So am I doing lower or what?
Get them tots.
Yeah, toys for tots, buddy. Come on.
Christ.
So, going around the table, like, I'm gonna say I enjoy this movie. I think it's really funny, but I feel like I only enjoy it like as a stoner movie. Like, I don't know that I would think it was super, super funny if I wasn't weeded. So, how about you?
I thought it was okay, but I watched it semi-stone, and the only part I laughed at was the very end when Kim Jong-un is driving the tank around blowing shit up. I thought that was hysterical.
I
Or
don't
when
know,
he
man.
gets blown up by the tank.
Yeah.
The
When he's
tiger
in the
part is
when he's in the
amazing.
helicopter.
Like,
With fireworks playing in the background. Come on.
That was by far
that
the
too.
best part.
dude,
for
the
me.
tiger
Seriously,
part,
just
I was
love
that whole
just
sequence, I
dying
was
laughing.
That's a fucking tiger. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just super immature, but there's so many one-liners in that movie that got me laughing. I can agree that, like, yeah, it wasn't a grade A film,
Yeah, for sure. It's
but
for me. It's like on the
when a
same.
dude rolls off the couch and starts talking about how stank his dick is and is trying to smell it, I had those moments.
There's a kid in here.
I forgot.
Children.
Every time.
This movie's
Doyle,
over the top.
Doyle, you ruined everything.
Why do kids gotta buy comics? Honey Dickens.
Why do kids gotta buy comics? He says.
Man, that parent's got a lot of explaining to do later. Thanks,
Is he
Doyle.
right behind you? No, we're good.
Right there.
No.
He's right there.
Parents
Alright.
over there, kids over there.
In the second chapter of Matthew, Jesus said,
It's offensive on like a totally different level.
That's worse.
I can't help it, I'm sorry.
Ashton, you didn't watch the movie. What's your opinion?
Somebody told me I couldn't watch it.
Good.
I've seen it.
You've seen it?
Oh,
Yeah.
go find your bag.
Remember when I was sick at grandma's
Remember
house?
when he was 6?
AMC had a marathon, and that just ended
Oh, so
up
you haven't
having...
like seen it?
No,
though.
I saw at the very
Saw the
end
made-for-TV
when he's...
edits.
Can you make a for TV edit of that movie?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just take the swears out. Like,
That's smelly,
haven't you
yes.
ever seen those movies where they're like,
It's right here.
you know, Samuel L. Jackson's like, I gotta get these mother stinking snakes off this mother flipping plane. Like, those are the best. I love, so I hate movies when they edit them with like beeps or silence. I love movies when they go through and replace all of the swear words with like gibberish. It is the funniest thing on the face of the earth. It is one of my favorite things to watch. Is like the airplane movie where you're not allowed to talk. How about you, Juan?
Thumbs down.
Disagree.
I did not like this movie.
Like not at all. Like there were no. Parts
There was a couple one-liners, but it's not. Who cares? I mean, every movie has probably one or two lines that you're like, okay, that was cool.
So it gets a
full thumbs down. I think that might be like my first thumbs down ever. It just was not good. It was horrible.
Don't lie to yourself.
Yeah, Juan likes most things too.
It's so weird for you to have the full negative opinion. That's usually
It just was Alicia's midway. She's like, I'm over this. I'm out of here. And she went and sat in our bedroom for the rest of the time.
It's like I want nothing to do with this.
Yeah, this is terrible. The only thing that made it was not. When did
When was
Inglorious?
the last time we watched someone hang out with
When
Kim
did
Jong-un?
Inglorious? When did that movie come out? Because it was the same thing. I mean, the Hitler died at the end of that
The
movie.
Glorious
Glorious Bastards and the interview are the same story.
Well, they're. I mean, no.
No,
Same-
not at all.
Not the same story.
Same concept.
The ends are the same. Like the
Just 'cause
leader
both dudes are
dies.
a-holes
Yeah.
doesn't mean
When a dictator dies in a,
Thumbs up.
That's different.
working on it.
when a dictator dies at the end of the movie, that doesn't make it the same
It
at
was
all.
pretty similar.
It was pretty similar.
That makes
you
King of
watch the
Scotland
interview?
a movie.
I don't like it.
Last King of Scotland. Doesn't Idi Amin die at the end of that? I think so. It's been a little bit since I've seen that. How about you, Jason?
So, I was not totally sober when I watched it.
That's really the only way this movie's
It helps
fun.
a lot. I think sort of lubricate it. Yeah.
You can see him. He's burning up over here. You can feel the heat coming off him.
What a say
You
things!
say that. The kid's about to say
So, for me, it was just really uneven. There were parts I found. There were parts. There were parts that I found really funny. You know, the tiger sequence and the.
Is genuinely like I died.
Yeah.
watching
I
that
thought
scene.
I thought when they're fighting to try and get into the room so they can cut off the feed, that was really funny. Where
That
they're
is-
biting fingers off of each
that
other
was
and stuff.
funny.
That was really funny.
When he's got to hide the probe. That was killing me.
And when they bring
But,
it back, and he's all, "Oh, that is way bigger than I was
That was-
expecting."
Says you need to see a proctologist.
But the thing that
it was funny.
You can't say
There
thumbs
were
down,
little
you're laughing.
parts. I said there were little one-liners that got me, but
little thumbs up.
There's a lot of little one-liners.
What really killed it for me though was Franco. Like I just could not deal with him in this movie, and I felt like it's almost to me like if it had been Ryan Reynolds or somebody like doing that role, I think it would have worked and could have pulled it off. But I just thought it was terrible. Like, he was just awful.
See, I consider Franco to be insane, so like it made sense to me.
I'm with that. Like, I feel like I don't think I've seen a
Like
James.
you could have thrown a Shia LaBeouf in there. I would have also been okay with that because he's also crazy.
That
don't
would have
think
seemed better to me. I think. I don't know.
What's that?
And that might have been better for me.
They
I
should
don't
just
know. I
remake the
assume-
movie word for word with Shia LaBeouf.
I feel like
Who has
Shia
the money?
LaBeouf is crazy enough that he would totally go for that too.
he's gonna make it himself.
He's
just-
just in
it's-
every
yeah,
role.
Yeah.
Just do it. The interview starring just Shia LaBeouf. I would watch that. Yeah.
Him
I
and a
would-
Kim,
I would-
Kim Jong
So where do you
Un
think-
mop.
Where do you think the interview sits? Above or below Iron Fist?
Oh.
Below,
What?
below.
Iron Fist was not even redeemable.
Iron Fist was trying though. I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, just on length and girth alone, I'm gonna have to put the interview below Iron Fist.
Oh, that's rough.
Length and girth.
Like I enjoy the interview, but for totally different reasons. So.
Talking about length and girth. Which interview did you watch?
Oh, we weren't watching the porn version.
Was that kid still here?
Yes.
Yes.
The kid is still here.
He's not talking about steak, Jacob.
One more time.
That's my favorite line.
I can tell.
That's
what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying.
Did you watch it, John?
I didn't watch it for this,
But
I've
you've seen it. What do you think?
It's enjoyable in the same way that like shitty comedy movies are enjoyable.
Yeah, that's
Like
fine.
a
I
Harold,
liked
like
it.
a Harold and Kumar is
Yeah,
funny
exactly.
because it's just kind of mildly funny.
it's-
Like
I picked it too because I thought the movie had like a ton of balls to do what it did.
Agreed.
Like,
Okay,
look at all the
we're out.
What are
See you guys later.
I think that's literally the only